It's funny, isn't it, how some people, you just know, they've got your back, no matter what. That's what we're diving into today, that feeling, that connection. We're talking friendship
Yeah.
and loyalty. And, what better place to explore this than, well, the Harry Potter series.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, come on, it's classic, right?
Totally. And actually, it was one of you listeners who sent this in, this essay called Friendship and Loyalty in Harry Potter.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, really interesting stuff. And so we're not just going to, rehash the whole story. We're going deeper. What makes this bond between Harry, Ron, and Hermione so strong, so powerful? It lasts through everything. Even if you think you know these books backwards and forwards, we're hoping to, dig up something new here, a fresh perspective.
Yeah, I mean, everyone knows the basic stories, right?
Yeah.
But the essay does a cool thing. It zooms in on these key moments, the challenges, the things that really made their friendship what it is. It's like a blueprint for a truly resilient friendship.
Totally. And the essay follows a pretty clear path. Starts with their first meeting and traces how it all evolves through the ups and downs, Hogwarts, everything.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Let's start at the beginning, right?
Right. So the essay opens with that scene on the Hogwarts Express, first time they all meet. And it points out this, instant connection between them, almost unspoken,
Yeah, that's a great point. Three totally different kids, and yet they find something they need in each other right from the start. Pretty cool when you think about it.
Absolutely. And the essay, it breaks it down, right? So Harry, carrying all that baggage, he finds solace in them. Belonging, things he's never really had. Ron, always kind of in the shadow of his big family. He finds, genuine appreciation, I guess. And Hermione, brilliant as she is, learns about courage, empathy, things she maybe didn't get as much before. It wasn't just random chance that they met. Their personalities, their needs, they just clicked.
Right, like puzzle pieces fitting together.
Exactly. And, it doesn't take long for that bond to be tested. The essay uses Sorcerer's Stone as that first, trial by fire, literally in some cases.
Oh, yeah. And it's not just about them being brave on their own. It's how their strengths work together. Harry's courage, Ron's strategic thinking.
Oh, yeah, the chess game. Can't forget that.
Right, exactly. And Hermione's knowledge. They're all essential. They couldn't have done it alone. Makes you think, right, about teamwork. A team with different skills, respecting each other's talents. That's where the real power comes from.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Then, Chamber of Secrets. Things get really personal. Hermione, petrified. The essay focuses on Ron and Harry's reaction. Not just worry, it's loyalty. That deep loyalty that makes them do some crazy stuff to save her. I mean, think about it. Have you ever had someone go that far for you? Do something that risky?
I mean, that's huge. That decision to go into the chamber, knowing the danger, it says so much about how devoted they are to Hermione. It's not calculated. It's pure instinct. Loyalty at its core. Makes you wonder, what kind of bond makes you do that? Risk your life for someone else.
Yeah, it's that whole ride or die thing. But the essay also gets into the trickier sides of loyalty, like with Sirius Black in Prisoner of Azkaban. Ron, at first, he's all about his family, doesn't trust Sirius. Understandable.
Yeah, and that's what's interesting about loyalty. It's not always simple, black and white. Ron being loyal to his family, well, at that point, that's what he knew, that's what he believed. But he grows. The truth about Sirius comes out, and Ron changes his mind. He shows that he can adapt, be flexible with his loyalty. That's big.
For sure. It's more human, right? Loyalty is not a straight line. And then Goblet of Fire, things get shaken up again. Triwizard Tournament, Ron's jealousy towards Harry. The essay doesn't shy away from that conflict.
Yeah, and it's smart how the essay frames that jealousy. Not as like a betrayal, but more like Ron's insecurities coming out. All the pressure on Harry, all the attention. It amplified things.
Yeah.
Shows that even in strong friendships, things can get messy. But, and the essay points this out, that near-death experience in the tournament, it's a wake-up call. Reminds them what really matters.
Yeah.
And they reconcile. Crucial moment.
Absolutely. And through all of this, the essay points out how Hermione is this rock for Harry, always supportive. Her loyalty is unshakable. She gives him what he needs, knowledge, belief, resources. Always there.
Yeah, she's incredible. So selfless, especially during those tough times. Ron's dealing with his own stuff, but
Yeah.
Hermione, she's steady, reliable, shows how different friends can offer different kinds of support, makes you think about your own support network. Who's there for you? In what ways?
Absolutely. And as things escalate,
For sure. It's not just about them feeling good. It's like a spark igniting something bigger. They inspire others to join them, first against Umbridge, then against Voldemort. It shows how strong connections between people can fuel a movement, even a resistance. Makes you think about the power of unity, right?
Yeah, for sure. But the essay also acknowledges that even the strongest friendships can be hurt by grief, by loss. Like Sirius's death, that hit them hard, tested their resilience.
Yeah, it's a good reminder. Friendship's powerful, but it doesn't make us invincible. We still feel pain. And going through that grief together, that's a huge test for any relationship.
Absolutely. Moving on to Half-Blood Prince, things that get, well, complicated. Ron and Hermione, they start dating. The essay touches on this, but points out that it doesn't ruin things with Harry.
Right. It's like, sure, romantic relationships can change things, but the foundation is still there. The history, the loyalty, they still have that connection. And it can even make it stronger. They don't abandon Harry. Their commitment to him, to their mission, stays strong.
Yeah. And it all leads up to Deathly Hallows, the ultimate test. Hunting Horcruxes, brutal conditions, isolation, fear, barely any food. It's no wonder Ron leaves. The essay really highlights that as the biggest challenge they face.
Yeah, no kidding. The essay doesn't sugarcoat it. It was a tough time. Ron, he cracks under the pressure, the Horcrux messing with his head.
Hmm?
It shows that even the deepest bonds can fray, especially in extreme situations. But his return is just as important, maybe even more so.
Right, and it's driven by remorse, a renewed sense of purpose. The essay portrays it so well, that reaffirmation of their bond, the connection, the love, it was too strong to break completely.
Exactly. It's a powerful moment. The essay uses it to show that even when things seem broken, true loyalty, with real remorse and forgiveness, can lead to something even stronger. Like, it's okay to make mistakes, but owning them, seeking forgiveness, that's crucial for any friendship to last.
Totally. And the essay's climax is, of course, the Battle of Hogwarts. It frames it as more than just a fight against evil. It's the culmination of their friendship, their loyalty. They stand together, and that plays a huge part in defeating Voldemort.
Yeah, it's powerful. The essay argues that they're braver, more skilled, because they have each other.
Yeah.
It's not just about themselves. They're fighting for each other. That unity, forged over years of shared experiences, good and bad, it's essential to their victory.
Right. So what's the takeaway? What does this essay really tell us? Well, it boils down to this. Their bond was forged in the fires of adversity. That's a direct quote. It wasn't just hanging out, going to class. It was the challenges, the struggles facing them together. That's what made their loyalty so strong.
Couldn't agree more. The essay makes it clear. Friendship and loyalty aren't just nice ideas. They're essential. They help us through the tough stuff. Life's obstacles. Having that support system, people you can truly rely on, it makes anything seem possible.
And the essay wraps up with this really beautiful line. It says, "True friendship is a gift to be cherished and a source of strength in life." Simple, but seeing it play out in this huge story, it makes it really hit home.
Right. It gives us this whole framework for understanding their friendship and appreciating just how important loyalty is in their journey, in any journey.
So as you think about all this, think about your own friendships, your own loyalties. Have they been tested? What made them last? Or maybe what caused them to, go in a different direction? It's worth reflecting on.
Absolutely. And here's a final thought. Beyond the magic, the fantasy, what is it about Harry, Ron, and Hermione's struggles that makes their friendship so relatable, so inspiring? The doubts, the conflicts, the very real problems they face, does that make their loyalty feel more earned, more powerful? Something to think about.